If you have ever tried grating a mountain of cheese by hand, you know the pain. Your wrist gets tired, the counter gets messy, and somehow half the cheese ends up stuck to the grater. That is why rotary and electric cheese graters are such kitchen lifesavers. Today, we are counting down 7 of the best options that make prep faster, safer, and way more satisfying. All the links are in the description so you can check out the current prices. Let's dive in. Number 7. Cam Bomb. There is something oddly satisfying about watching a block of cheese turn into fluffy shreds in seconds. The Cam Bomb rotary grater gives you that little kitchen magic without needing electricity, cords, or a complicated setup. It comes with 3 blades, so you can switch between coarse shredding, fine shredding, and slicing depending on what is happening in the kitchen. Pizza night, coarse mozzarella; pasta night, fine parmesan; fancy sandwich situation, thin cucumber slices. It handles all of that without making your fingers feel like they are in danger. The suction base is the quiet hero here. On smooth counters like marble or glass, it grips firmly enough that you can crank confidently instead of chasing the grater around the countertop like a cartoon character. It is also easy to take apart and clean, which matters because nobody wants a cheese-covered puzzle after dinner. The only catch is that it works best on smooth surfaces. On textured counters, the suction may feel less secure. Tap the link in the description to check it out. Number 6. Geedle. This is the kind of grater that makes bagged shredded cheese feel instantly depressing. The Geedle rotary grater turns fresh cheese into soft, melty ribbons so quickly that you start looking for excuses to use it. The handle feels smooth, and the whole process is surprisingly fun. Toss in cheddar for tacos, parmesan for pasta, or nuts for a salad, and suddenly meal prep feels less like a chore and more like a tiny cooking show moment. Its 3-blade setup keeps things simple. You can shred, slice, or grind without digging through a drawer full of random tools. The transparent barrel also helps because you can actually see what is happening instead of blindly cranking and hoping nothing jams. Safety is a big win here too. The food pusher keeps your hands away from the blades, which is exactly what you want when kids or distracted adults are hovering around the kitchen. The suction base works best on clean, smooth counters. Keep that surface dry and it feels much more stable. Check out the link in the description to see more. Number 5. Partner Joy. This thing feels like somebody gave a salad shooter caffeine. The Partner Joy electric cheese grater absolutely flies through ingredients. Drop in a block of cheddar, hit the button, and suddenly you're staring at enough shredded cheese for an entire family gathering before the oven even finishes preheating. That speed changes the mood of cooking completely. Meal prep stops feeling like work and starts feeling weirdly efficient. What surprised me most was the variety. 7 interchangeable cones sounds excessive until you actually use them. Thick shreds for hash browns, fine parmesan for pasta, wavy slices that somehow make vegetables look dramatically more appetizing. There's also something nice about not needing much prep beforehand. Larger potatoes and cheese blocks slide in with minimal cutting. During a game night at a friend's house, this thing shredded enough cheese for loaded nachos so fast people literally stopped mid-conversation to watch it work. Slightly dramatic reaction maybe. Completely real though. The motor gets a little loud during longer sessions, but honestly, most electric graters do. At least this one earns the noise with ridiculous speed. If you liked it, check it out by clicking the link in the description. Number 4. GDL. Some kitchen tools feel unnecessary until you accidentally use them every single day for a month. That's exactly what happened here. The GDL rotary grater adds an ice shaving blade alongside the standard slicing and shredding options, which initially sounded gimmicky. Then summer arrived. Suddenly, frozen drinks, shaved ice desserts, and homemade snow cones started happening on random afternoons. It turned into one of those appliances guests instantly ask about. The Z-shaped handle gives surprisingly good leverage too. One rotation produces way more shredded food than expected, and the motion feels smoother than cheaper rotary models. Carrots, nuts, cheese, cucumbers, chocolate. It handles all of them without fighting back. That alone makes cooking feel less exhausting after work. I also appreciate the upgraded locking mechanism because older rotary graters can feel flimsy during heavy use. This one feels tighter and more secure. The food pusher keeps your fingers protected, which matters when you're moving quickly, trying to finish dinner before everyone starts hovering around the kitchen, asking when food will be ready every 30 seconds. I've left the link in the description. Number 3. App Kit. French fries at home usually sound exciting right until you remember the mountain of slicing involved. This machine fixes that problem aggressively. The Atby Kit electric grater comes with 6 interchangeable blades, including one specifically designed for thicker julienne cuts. Translation: actual homemade fries that look surprisingly professional without destroying your patience halfway through preparation. The widened food chute makes a noticeable difference too. You spend less time awkwardly pre-cutting ingredients into tiny chunks just to make them fit. That sounds minor until you realize how much prep frustration disappears because of it. One thing worth mentioning is the blade setup instructions matter here. The fry cutting blade only works with the smaller rotor attachment, so you need to pay attention before assembling everything. Slight inconvenience, sure, but once it's running, this thing feels like a genuine kitchen shortcut instead of another bulky gadget collecting dust. For more opinions, see the link below. Number 2. Xylus. There's a reason some kitchen tools quietly survive decades while trendier gadgets disappear after 6 months. The Xylus feels built with that kind of long-term confidence. Right away, the stainless steel drums feel sharper and sturdier than most rotary graters in this category. Cheese glides through with almost no resistance, and slicing vegetables feels incredibly controlled instead of messy. It has this old-school Swiss design energy where everything feels deliberate and refined rather than flashy. What makes this one special is the dual stability system. Smooth countertops use the suction foot. Rougher surfaces use the table clamp. That flexibility matters more than people realize because not every kitchen has polished marble countertops straight out of a luxury cooking show. I also love how versatile it becomes once you start experimenting. Chocolate over desserts, nuts for baking, carrots for salads, potatoes for hash browns. One evening I watched somebody grate chocolate directly onto coffee whipped cream, and suddenly everyone at the table wanted their own cup immediately afterward. Did you like it? In the description, you can find the link for more details. Number 1. Uricome. The Uricome rotary grater keeps things beautifully simple. No electricity, no complicated buttons. Just load the ingredient, turn the crank, and watch fresh shredded cheese pile up ridiculously fast. There's something satisfying about that manual control too. It almost makes cooking feel more connected and less automated. The 3 interchangeable blades cover most everyday kitchen situations perfectly. Coarse shredding for mozzarella, fine shredding for parmesan, slicing for vegetables. And because the blades stay enclosed during operation, you avoid that constant low-level fear of grating your fingers instead of the cheese. That alone makes it feel more enjoyable to use regularly. Its compact design also deserves credit. Instead of cluttering cabinets with multiple gadgets, this handles a surprising amount of food prep by itself. Pizza toppings, hash browns, salad ingredients, chocolate shavings, it quietly becomes one of the most reached-for tools in the kitchen. The best part, though, might be how approachable it feels. Even people who hate cooking tend to enjoy using it. Maybe it's the simplicity. Maybe it's the instant results. If you're interested in this model, the link is just below. Well, that concludes our review of the 7 best rotary and electric cheese graters that you can get right now. If you are interested in any of them, all the links are in the description. You can check the current prices or get a deal. And hey, there's also a free trial of Amazon Prime. 30 days, no shipping costs, faster delivery. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more top picks like this. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.